Hello chums, Randy here. Just a quick update on my modular gaming table project. I've gone ahead and used some spackle, or as I've learned recently, I think you guys in the UK call it polyfilla or something like that. I've used it to create some texture on the board and also around the edges to fill up some of the larger gaps that I had between pieces. Although that really wasn't too much of an issue. I decided that the work it would take to fill and sand to get the pieces to match up weren't really worth how far they were off. Or I guess another way to say that is I was pretty happy with the way they turned out. There's a couple of gaps, sure, but overall I think it's fine for what I'm doing. I also used the spackle to kind of smooth out some of the rough edges on the rock terrain that I had created. I haven't decided yet whether it's whether it's better with it or without it. But anyway, I used it to kind of fill in some spaces and kind of give it an overall smoother appearance rather than the broken foam look that it was initially. I've also started doing some painting. I was lucky enough to find some uh, leftover paint from the old landlord here that will suit my purposes just fine. I've gone around and painted, I guess, base coated the dark tones on the rock faces, which will be dry brushed later to bring out some of the detail and have it looking a bit more like a rock face or a cliff face. Although it looks kind of rock-like now in my opinion. But I'll do some dry brushing with some lighter gray and bring that out a bit. I've also got some brown, a random brown color that I was also able to find in the same stash. That'll be used to cover most of the ground pieces, the flat pieces, and there's some green also. I haven't decided whether to use the green or not yet. I'll just play it by ear as it comes. Basically, my plan is to cover most of it in brown and then apply some flock, perhaps some sand to give it some varied colors. So we'll see what happens. That's it for now. Cheers all. Have a good night.